Vivien is working on presentation mastery round 2. She's on level 2, and the project is identify your communication style, which is a 5 to 7 minute speech. Vivien is an event host since 1988. Vivien Mangalindan is a broadcast journalist, live TV, radio talk show host, social commentator, international keynote speaker, improv artist, and conversation master coach. In a world where AI can beat you in your own game of prepared speeches, Conversation Master Vivien delivers a casual, conversational, and fun learning experience. Fresh, trailblazing, unconventional. Conversation Master Vivien, your coach of choice, and the speech title is Life is Not a Prepared Speech. Vivien, take it away.
Who in this room or on the entire planet has ever or will ever, not AI, be able to deliver a prepared speech for one entire day? You're right. Life is not a prepared speech. So this is not the first time that I will give that title to various speeches. Life is not a prepared speech. If you agree, you can put one thumb up. If you disagree, you can go, "Wah!" So which one is it? I will wait for your reaction. Oh, thank goodness. So if I didn't get a reaction, that means you don't care. But you want to care, right? So if you really firmly believe that life is a prepared speech, good luck. All right. So you will never hear me say that. There's also one thing you'll never hear me say. In summary, do you remember your first date ever? You will most likely want to remember the goodnight kiss. You do not want to remember. In summary, that's just so unsexy. It's just so yucky. So I tell people who tell me, but, yeah, the famous but we have to write, rewrite, edit, and memorize. I said, that's like learning how to spell dog in first grade. But eventually, you learn there's Dalmatian, there's Bulldog, there's Spitz. Having 3 points is basic. It does not mean that you have to forever memorize. Because office, work, and the worst scenario is your mother-in-law. Rolling of the eyes. There is no prepared speech that's going to be good enough for her. So let me ask you, would you want to tell me what is the longest speech within 24 hours that you think you can ever memorize to become engaging, appealing, and memorable? Someone in red like me. Randy, how long do you think that speech is going to be?
Memorize?
Yeah.
Maybe 15 minutes, maybe, but that's a long time.
All right. But if people firmly believe in memorizing everything, what if I go to a grocery and then I ask the merchandiser, there's red apples, kind of yellow apples and green apples. Which one should I buy? What prepared speech would you have? So my message here is, you can only prepare if you have a lecture. But they tell people, being a broadcast journalist and they show and tell live. talk show host, communication is not about memorizing. It's about not just listening. What? But they tell us to listen. Yeah, for the us that you barely understand the message. What we want in communication is to comprehend the message from the heart of the person you are having a conversation with. Does that make sense? Can I have a reaction? Are we on the same page? Or do you just want to keep talking and not caring what anyone thinks? Any answer, fill it. Is it better to understand what's going on or to just recite and get your point?
It is definitely better to understand what's going on, Vivien. Definitely.
Ha! Hear that? Aha! Because you're aha people. I'm an improv artist. I speak 4 languages. And so you just imagine when I'm on stage, it's not a bright idea to just deliver what I thought I memorized. You gotta read the people. And then you say, but when you're improv, yeah, I'm talking about bars with drunken men in Spain. No hablan inglés. They don't speak English. So I gotta deliver in straight Spanish and I have to understand, do they like what I'm saying? So if you're saying, but, the famous 3 buts, right? It's so dark when you're on stage. That is why, and Anna knows this, 1 week before, I leveled the expectations. I gave her all the details. When you have an event, keep your cell phone on because anything that would go wrong will go wrong. Come early. Just sit in a corner. Don't let yourself be identified. Watch the people. These are tips from the real world. Read the people. Why? Because you already see who is engaging, who can be your partner for your, I don't like the word presentation, although this is my round 2 of presentation mastery. Call it your performance. Because every day, it is a performance. Really. Like even when you're walking into the office, you walk by and the janitor doesn't say good morning, it's kind of a bad day for you. Just think, every day is a performance. Just don't be oratorical. I hate it. Just perform at your best. Not to be the best. When people say be the best, I hate it. Be the best that you can be for others. That is my communication style. Anything I say or do or perform is for others. As you can see, I'm reading you and crafting this on the spot, but I know my basic 3 points. Life is not a prepared speech. No one could have 24 hours prepared. And if you do, you probably don't connect. So asking you now, agree, disagree. Life is not a prepared speech. Sending you love from Manila. 111.